What's up guys, it's Boondocks, and today I'm going to break down the frames that I personally think new players should focus on acquiring and then getting used to in order to successfully clear sorties every day. I want to stress that this list is not exactly the best of the best, rather I'm just focusing on the frames that I believe are both easy to acquire and will heavily benefit their team, even if the player using them does not have all the super powerful weapons or all the best mods completely maxed out. For spy, rescue, and sabotage missions, the primary frame of choice is definitely Loki. In order to acquire Loki, you're going to need to kill the Hyena pack on Solmouth Neptune, which I probably said wrong, but whatever. Loki has some very low construction costs compared to some of the other frames, and his number 2 ability, Invisibility, can be game-breaking. It allows you to easily bypass all enemies to reach the target and then extract. When done right, it's nearly impossible to get downed as Loki. Just avoid all AoE damage and you'll be fine. One major tip, however, is learn hacking. During sorties, the use of ciphers is completely disabled, and a missing key hack can easily spell defeat for the team. Additionally, learning the routes through spy mission rooms and the fastest routes to a rescue target is imperative. As a side note, Loki's 4 ability, Radial Disarm, is amazing in mobile defense, excavation, and intercept. Just don't bring a Radiating Disarm on regular defense missions, as the radiation proc will often slow down the group progress. One of the best things about Loki is he's very easy to build. Simply stack duration and you're done. Continuity, constitution, narrow-minded, then call it a day. If you need some help with hacking though, always toss on an intruder mod just to help you out until you learn. If you want to play the babysitter, I recommend picking up Frost. He can be acquired by killing Lieutenant Lakrill on Wars Mars, and while Lakrill is a fairly annoying boss, Frost's construction costs are still pretty low. What makes Frost shine is his number 3 ability, Snow Globe. The power of Snow Globe really shines on any mission where you need to protect an area that's pretty important. Mobile defense, excavation, intercept, and defense are all primary examples. Even survival is a great place to bring a Frost, as setting down your Snow Globe over a life support system will protect the area to activate it, or funneling enemies into a single corridor for your team to wipe out. For modding Snow Globe, focus on power strength and increasing Frost's armor. Find the range that works best for you and ignore power duration. Snow Globe has a lot of math and different techniques used to maximize it, but that's for another time. What you do need to know is that only 4 Snow Globes can be placed around the map. Casting a 5th will cause the first to disappear. If you do not want your first to go away, then destroy a different Snow Globe by shooting it with Frost's number 1 ability, Freeze. Additionally, 4 Snow Globes can be stacked in one place to increase total HP, and generally it's just pretty easy to do. As a final tip, set Frost's energy color to something dark. This will be less stressful on the eyes of any teammate standing inside the globe. As an amazing companion of Frost, I recommend picking up Nova. You can farm up her parts from the Raptor on Nama Europa. One main reason to bring a Nova is to use her 4th ability, Molecular Prime. When modded for duration and power strength, Molecular Prime becomes extremely powerful. It not only slows enemy movement and attack speed by up to 75%, it also causes all enemies to take double damage. Since the range of the ability is affected by power duration, you can ignore power range completely. But because it is a 4th ability, it's going to be costly, so you're definitely going to want to mod for some power efficiency. Nova is extremely squishy frame, so you need to be careful, but she will make mobile defense, excavation, and intercept extremely easy to complete. Do not bring her, however, on defense missions. Unless you want to hear your team complaining the entire time, do not use Molecular Prime. Though some pre-made groups might want a Speed Nova to come along with them just to make the defense that much faster. The best frame overall for new players to bring to sorties, in my opinion, is going to be Trinity. You can acquire Trinity by killing the combination of Captain Vor and Lieutenant Lakrill on Extaceres. Again, these bosses can be pretty annoying, so I would recommend bringing a friend. Pretty much every team will appreciate a Trinity tagging along. Her abilities are just too useful in everything other than spy missions. You can build her as a tank to survive brutal damage, then heal your teammates every time they get close to going down. In addition, you can restore the energy to your teammates, an ability unique to Trinity alone, which makes the reduced energy modifier trivial. Build Trinity with a jack-of-all-trades setup, enough power strength to have max healing in Link, enough duration to make using Link worthwhile, and enough range for your Link to actually reach the enemies. Basically, all you're looking to do during a mission is use Link to make it so that you take minimal damage. Then, have Energy Vampire keep you and your team casting all day, and use Blessing whenever you need to instantly heal everybody. Seriously, Trinity is amazing in every sortie mission other than Spy. Even post her nerf, most teams will stick together relatively enough to make Blessing worthwhile. Her only downside is that she doesn't pack one of those really powerful killing abilities like some other frames do. And because of that, using her alone and not having a weapon to benefit her as well can make missions a little bit slower. For a few additional frames to think about, first I want to talk about Nyx. She fills a pretty similar role to Nova, as she can prevent enemies from ever attacking the party for a very long amount of time, but she does lack Nova's damage buff. Ashe is another frame to think about, but he's annoying to farm and doesn't have nearly as many tricks as Loki, nor does he have nearly as long of a stealth, but he does come packed full of killing potential, something that Loki actually lacks. There are also two immortal res tanks that can be brought on a wide range of missions. The first is Valkyrie, who's very easy to farm for and very easy to mod for, but her fourth ability Hysteria was nerfed so that the ramp up in energy drain makes it so it becomes very difficult to stay in the immortal form. The second unkillable tank is Wukong. He actually requires Nataean, which I'm hoping to say right, to craft. The specific mod setup is also required in order to make him unkillable. For both of these reasons and the fact that both Wukong and Valkyrie do not really support their team that much is why I didn't really make it to the full list. Anyways guys, this is my list for new players that are wondering what they need in order to get into sorties. Loki is a must-have, and Trinity will be a great second. With those two frames, everything can be accomplished. Get yourself a Frost and a Nova for a little additional team support, and to mix it up a bit. So until next time guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and peace!